Hello everyone, and welcome back to English Speaking Edge. We're so happy to have you with us today. Ready for another meaningful and practical English conversation?
Yes, and today we're talking about a topic that connects language with emotion, culture, and personal history, how to describe your hometown and explain what makes it special, unique, or memorable compared to other places.
This lesson is perfect for all levels, because everyone has a hometown. Whether it's a large, busy city or a small, quiet village. And describing it beautifully is an important skill for real-life English conversations.
Exactly, and by adding long, expressive sentences, personal memories, and small details, even a simple hometown can sound rich, interesting, and full of life.
Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to English Speaking Edge to support more lessons like this.
Your support really helps us bring natural conversations to learners around the world.
Your support really helps us bring natural conversations to learners around the world.
Let's explore the places we come from and the memories that make them special.
So Alex, how would you describe your hometown? And what makes it special compared to other places?
My hometown is a small, peaceful town surrounded by gentle hills, and what makes it truly special is the way life moves slowly there, almost like time is taking a deep breath.
That already sounds beautiful.
Thank you. I think small towns have a kind of quiet magic that big cities rarely offer.
What's the first thing people notice when they visit your hometown?
Most people immediately notice how friendly everyone is, because people greet you on the street even if they don't know you.
That kind of warmth is rare in big cities.
Exactly, in my hometown, kindness is part of the culture.
What about the environment? What does the town look like?
It is narrow streets lined with old houses, each painted in soft colors like pale yellow or sky blue, which gives the whole place a peaceful and cheerful feeling.
That sounds charming.
It really is. Walking through the streets feels like stepping into a quiet storybook.
Is there a place in your hometown that you love the most?
Yes, there's a small river that flows behind the town, and I spent half of my childhood playing there, throwing stones into the water and watching the sunlight shimmer on the surface.
That sounds like a beautiful memory.
It truly is. The river still feels like a friend to me.
What makes your hometown unique compared to other places you've visited?
I think it's the combination of natural beauty and the gentle pace of life. People actually stop to talk, share stories, and enjoy moments instead of rushing everywhere.
A slower lifestyle can be very special.
Yes, it gives you space to breathe.
Does your hometown have any traditions or festivals that make it unique?
Absolutely. Every year, there's a big summer festival where everyone gathers in the main square to enjoy music, homemade food, and fireworks over the river.
That sounds amazing.
It is. The whole town feels alive and connected during that festival.
Do people who move away ever come back for it?
Yes, many families return just for that event because it reminds them of childhood.
That shows how meaningful it is.
Definitely.
What about food? Is there anything your hometown is famous for?
Yes, there's a local bakery that makes a special bread with herbs, and people say you can smell it from the other side of town when it comes out of the oven.
That sounds delicious.
It is, and the bakery has been there for more than 50 years.
What else makes your hometown special?
The sun sets, the sky turns pink and orange behind the hills, and no matter how many times you see it, it always feels magical.
I can picture that.
Yes, it's one of those views you never forget.
What childhood memories do you associate most with your hometown?
I remember riding my bike through the quiet streets, feeling completely free, and hearing laughter echo from the playground as kids played until the sun went down.
That sounds very nostalgic.
Yes, those were simple but precious times.
Was it a close community?
Very close, everyone knew everyone, and neighbors felt like extended family.
That's rare these days.
Yes, I really appreciate growing up in such a warm environment.
Do you think your hometown shaped who you are today?
Absolutely. It taught me to value small moments, kindness, and human connection.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
How does your hometown compare to other places you've lived in?
Big cities feel faster, louder, and more crowded, while my hometown feels like a peaceful pause button.
Do you prefer one over the other?
I appreciate both, the excitement of the city and the calm of home.
What do you think surprises people about your hometown?
Many visitors are surprised by how quiet the nights are. You can hear crickets, the river, and sometimes nothing at all.
Silence like that can be healing.
Yes, it brings peace to your mind.
What else makes your hometown memorable?
The smell of fresh bread, the old church bell that rings every hour, and the warm smiles of people who have known you since you were a child.
That's such a detailed picture.
Thank you. Those details make it unforgettable.
Does your hometown have a historical background?
Yes, there are several old buildings that have been standing for over a century, and each one has a story passed down through generations.
That must make the town feel rich with history.
It does. Even the walls feel like they have memories.
Is there a landmark everyone talks about?
Yes, the large oak tree in the center of town that people call the Old Guardian.
That sounds poetic.
It really does feel like the heart of the town.
Do you have any personal memories connected to it?
Yes, I used to sit under that tree with my friends, sharing snacks and stories after school.
Those small moments stay with us forever.
Exactly.
How would you describe the atmosphere of your hometown?
The atmosphere feels calm, warm, and welcoming, almost as if the town itself is giving you a gentle hug.
I love that description.
Thank you. It really feels that way.
What does the air smell like there?
In the mornings, you can smell fresh grass and bread baking. In the evenings, you smell the river and the cool night breeze.
That's very sensory and beautiful.
Those smells bring me back to childhood instantly.
What kind of people live in your hometown?
Mostly families, farmers, teachers, and small business owners, people who love simple, honest living.
Does the community feel united?
Yes, everyone helps each other, especially during holidays or celebrations.
How is life different from big cities?
In big cities, people move fast. In my hometown, people take their time and enjoy conversations.
That's a wonderful difference.
Yes, it teaches you patience.
What do you love most about the people?
Their genuine friendliness, they always make you feel welcome.
Does your hometown have beautiful nature?
Yes, the hills, the river, the open fields, and the quiet forest trails create a peaceful environment that feels far from the stress of modern life.
Sounds like a great place to unwind.
Yes, you can breathe deeply there.
Do people spend a lot of time outdoors?
Absolutely, families walk together in the evenings, and kids play outside until sunset.
That's wonderful.
Yes, nature feels like a free playground.
How do you feel when you return to your hometown now?
Every time I return, I feel a wave of peace, as if my heart recognizes the place before my eyes do.
That's a beautiful connection.
Yes, home isn't just a place, it's a feeling.
What memory do you think of first when someone mentions your hometown?
The sound of the river and the laughter of children playing nearby.
That says a lot.
Yes, those sounds remind me of joy.
Has your hometown changed over the years?
A little. New shops opened, some old buildings were renovated, but the heart and spirit of the town remain the same.
That balance is nice.
Yes, modern, but still traditional.
Do you still have family there?
Yes, my parents still live in the same house where I grew up.
That's comforting.
Yes, visiting feels like stepping into a warm memory.
Do you think your hometown is a good place for travelers?
Yes, travelers who love quiet, nature, and friendly people would truly appreciate it.
What would you show them first?
The Riverside Path, it's the most peaceful part of town.
Do you think living elsewhere changed your perspective on your hometown?
Definitely, leaving helped me realize how valuable simplicity is.
What lesson did your hometown teach you?
It taught me that happiness often comes from small, everyday moments rather than big achievements.
That's a powerful lesson.
Yes, it shaped my values.
If you could describe your hometown in one long sentence, what would you say?
I'd say it's a warm, peaceful place where nature, kindness, and childhood memories come together to create a sense of comfort that stays with you forever.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
What do you miss the most when you're away?
The quiet evenings, the familiar faces, and the feeling that everything is exactly where it should be.
Do you plan to live there again someday?
Maybe, returning to a slower, Quieter life sounds wonderful.
Do you feel proud of your hometown?
Yes, not because it's famous, but because it's meaningful.
That's the best kind of pride.
I agree.
If someone asked you what makes your hometown different from others, what would you say?
I'd say it's the combination of peaceful nature, warm people, and the memories that live in every corner.
Very poetic.
Thank you.
Does your hometown have any smells or sounds that instantly bring memories back?
Yes, the smell of bread and the sound of the old church bell always take me back to childhood.
That's amazing how senses create memories.
Yes, they're powerful triggers.
Did you have a favorite spot as a teenager?
Yes, a small hill overlooking the whole town. I used to sit there and think about my future.
That must have felt peaceful.
Extremely.
What about the people? What makes them unique?
Their openness. They talk to strangers like old friends.
That's wonderful hospitality.
Yes.
Do you think your hometown is changing too fast or just enough?
Just enough. Modern improvements. But the soul stays the same.
Perfect combination.
Yes.
What would you tell someone who has never visited your country?
I'd say visiting my hometown would show them the quiet beauty of everyday life there.
That's inviting.
Yes.
What advice would you give English learners who want to describe their hometown?
Focus on emotions, small details, and things that are unique, not just facts.
Can you give an example?
Instead of my town is small, you can say my town is small in size but big in warmth and kindness.
Much more expressive.
Yes, the motion adds life.
Should learners talk about people, nature, or culture?
All three, they make a complete picture.
What about memories?
Always include memories. They make your story personal.
What if someone comes from a big city?
They can describe the energy, diversity, and fast pace.
What if someone comes from a small village?
They can describe quiet nights, traditions, and close relationships.
Every hometown has something special.
Exactly. You just need to notice it.
Should learners talk about food?
Yes, food is always interesting.
What's a good sentence for that?
My hometown is known for its delicious homemade dishes that taste like comfort.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Should learners describe how their hometown makes them feel?
Definitely, feelings are the heart of storytelling.
Example?
Whenever I walk through my hometown, I feel safe and connected.
Very warm.
Yes.
Should learners compare their hometown to other places?
Yes, comparisons help highlight what makes it unique.
Example?
Unlike big cities, my hometown moves slowly, giving you space to breathe.
Very clear.
Exactly.
Should they talk about changes over time?
Yes, it shows growth and history.
What's a useful sentence for that?
My hometown has grown over the years, but it still holds the same heart.
Lovely.
Thank you.
What if someone doesn't like their hometown?
They can still describe what makes it interesting, or how it shaped them.
Good point.
Yes.
Should learners use long sentences or short ones?
A mix of both, long sentences for description, short ones for impact.
Can you show an example?
My hometown is peaceful and rich with memories, short but powerful.
Should they mention traditions?
Yes, traditions show culture.
What about landmarks?
Landmarks help people imagine the place.
Should they include personal stories?
Always, stories make your description come alive.
What's a good way to start?
My hometown is special to me because.
And a good way to end?
No matter where I go, a part of me always belongs there.
That's a beautiful closing.
Thank you.
Do you think people should feel proud of their hometowns?
Yes, our hometowns shape our stories.
Even simple places can be meaningful.
Exactly.
Do you think describing your hometown can help learners in real conversations?
Absolutely. It's one of the most common questions in small talk.
And it's a great way to show personality.
Yes.
I loved hearing about your hometown.
Thank you. It felt good to talk about it.
I think many learners will relate to your memories.
I hope so.
Thank you all for joining us today.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Speaking Edge.
And tell us in the comments, what makes your hometown special or unique?
We can't wait to read your stories.
See you next time for another beautiful English conversation.
Take care, everyone.
And remember, your hometown may be one small place in the world, but it holds a big place in your heart.
Goodbye.